Hello. The poem I'm about to read you is called This. And a little point that I want to make is that this again, I've said in a couple of my videos, these poems were written about a year ago. And just because I'm reading them now doesn't necessarily mean I'm in the same place as when I wrote them. But yeah, I mean, I felt like today was a good day to read it. So I hope that it does something for the ones that it's supposed to reach. Alright? This poem is called This. I have this idea in my head. One day, I'll be a man of peace, who earns his stead, who earns his place in respect, not of others, but for himself. But somehow I get stuck in the negative of life. I work too much, I laugh too little. Why even try when life is so brittle? Instead of changing my ways and facing the wind, I run away so that I can pretend this is the person I'll want to be in the end. But I want to be more like Jesus, less self serving, more love yearning, less judgmental, and more understanding. So, in a world where everyone draws every conclusion based on what they see, can I be something more? I'd like to say yes, but every time I see an opportunity to be better, I follow the same ABCD letter. Fit with the crowd. It's easier to not make yourself loud, because then they might judge me, and I'm not strong enough to see all of their hateful eyes now turned towards me. That's the poem. The poem is called This. And a little bit of a backstory on that poem is again, if you've watched any of my videos, you'd see that or hear that I work at a psych ward, and this poem was written after a day that I had where, again, I felt like I was just kind of folding into the environment, not being myself, not being courageous in my words, and falling into what others perceived was right and good and the way to do things rather than what I perceive as right and good in the way to do things. So I guess that that's mainly what this is about. It's also really like internally, like if you get to the root of it, in my life I desire and I look to be like Jesus. And I know that that's an extremely difficult thing to do, but it is a strong desire of mine where I want to continuously move towards being more like him. And in not speaking up, in not being courageous, I am being the opposite of him. I'm being cowardice and I'm falling into the mold of just blending in with everybody else. And so that's what this poem is about, really. And yeah. Um, but if you want to see, if you want to tell me maybe something that you got from it in the comment section, we can talk about it more. And I would love to do that. So yeah, that's all for me. Peace out. God bless.